All right, today we're going to do something really important. We're going to recode our entire approach to food. We'll challenge some of the biggest myths about healthy eating and give you a clear, science-backed blueprint based on the work of Dr. Dimitris Tsoukalas. So let's just dive right in.
First things first, let me ask you a question that might sound, well, a little crazy. Is that huge, healthy, raw salad you're eating every day actually working against you? The answer, you'll see, is pretty surprising. To get why, you need to understand a plant's hidden defense system. I'm talking about anti-nutrients. These are totally natural chemical compounds found in lots of plants. Yep, including leafy greens, nuts, and legumes. And they can actually block your body from absorbing essential minerals and can even kick off inflammation. So how do we build a diet that actually works for us? Well, it all starts with the most fundamental building block there is, protein. But here's the thing, and this is crucial. The quality and the source matter so much more than just the quantity. According to the research, there's a pretty clear hierarchy. Right at the very top, you've got grass-fed ruminant meat. Think beef and lamb. Next up is fatty fish, which is packed with those amazing omega-3s, followed by pastured eggs. And sure, quality poultry and pork are fine, but more in moderation. You see the pattern here? It's all about what the animal ate and the environment it lived in. Now, let's get into the why behind this. Ruminants, like cows and sheep, have this incredible 4-compartment stomach. You can think of it like a super sophisticated biological filter. It actually neutralizes toxins from their feed, giving us clean, nutrient-dense protein. Monogastric animals like chickens and pigs, totally different story. They have a single stomach, so whatever toxins are in their industrial feed can pass right into their meat, and then right into you. Okay, so what about plants? This brings us right back to our salad question from the beginning. The key isn't to just avoid plants altogether. Nope. It's to understand that how we prepare them is every bit as important as which ones we eat. And this gets us to what you could call the leafy green trap. This modern obsession with eating massive raw green salads every single day can actually overload our systems with oxalates. And that's a double whammy. It doesn't just block you from absorbing minerals in your meal, it can also lead to chronic inflammation. So, how do we fix this? The solution is surprisingly simple. It's a real game changer. For a lot of those leafy greens and cruciferous veggies, we're talking broccoli, kale, spinach, the hack is to boil them. You chop them up, boil them, and now listen, this is the most important step, you discard the water. A huge chunk of those pesky anti-nutrients gets left behind in that water, making the vegetables way safer and their nutrients much easier for your body to access. And hey, the same logic applies to legumes and nuts. They're loaded with something called phytic acid, but our ancestors knew the secret. By soaking them in water for about 12 to 24 hours, you kickstart a process that neutralizes those anti-nutrients. It completely unlocks the food's true nutritional power. Let's move on to everyone's favorite topic, or maybe least favorite, carbs. You know, the modern diet is just absolutely saturated with foods that, metabolically speaking, your body treats exactly like pure sugar. And that just leads to a whole cascade of problems. And this is a real shocker for a lot of people. Okay, so if we say table sugar is our baseline at a 1.0 on the glycemic index, just look at white bread. It spikes your blood sugar even faster. And that so-called healthy brown bread, a lot of the time it's just white bread with some dye in it, and it can be even worse. So let's break down the smart choices. On the left, these are the things you can have in moderation. Low fructose fruits like berries, a little bit of honey, and real sourdough bread, where the fermentation process actually helps break down some of the bad stuff. On the right, these are the things to avoid. Fruit juice is just a sugar bomb without any fiber, and you want to steer clear of processed starches like white bread, potatoes, and rice. So what's the target here? Well, the World Health Organization recommends an ideal daily limit of around 25 grams of added sugar, and that includes all sources, even fruit. To put that into perspective for you, that's about how much sugar is in 2 small apples. A single banana can blow right past that limit. Next up, let's talk about fats. For decades, fat was made out to be the villain, but we now know that was a massive, catastrophic mistake. The real key is knowing how to separate the good fats from the really, really bad ones. I want you to really let this sink in for a second. The oxidative damage from eating just 1 serving of French fries, cooked in those industrial seed oils, is comparable to the damage from smoking.
It's because these unstable oils create toxins when heated that literally get embedded in your cell membranes, jamming up the gears of your body for years to come.
So here's the clear divide. On the healthy side, you've got your stable, natural fats, high-quality extra virgin olive oil, the fats that are naturally in grass-fed meat, and butter or ghee from grass-fed animals. On the unhealthy side are those highly processed, unstable industrial seed oils, things like sunflower, corn, and soy oil. These are the ones you want to eliminate completely.
Okay, so we've covered protein, plants, carbs, and fats. Now let's bring it all home and look at the other foundational foods that should really form the core of your diet. Think of these as your cornerstones. Fermented foods, they provide what you can call microbial intelligence to rebuild your gut. Goat and sheep dairy products are often way easier for us to digest than cow's dairy. Olives and olive oil, non-negotiable staples. And of course, seafood, especially that fatty fish for the essential omega-3s our brains are just crying out for.
So, the ultimate takeaway from all this is simple. Our mission isn't just to pick foods that have a healthy label slapped on them. It's to understand the code, to choose the highest quality ingredients, and then use these ancient, intelligent preparation methods to make our food truly biologically healthy for us. The question isn't just what you eat, but have you made it truly edible?